What's up guys, this is Zero to my Kitsune, and today I wanted to show you the super underrated mod I found on the Nexus. It's inspired by the Metro franchise and adds one of the most interesting features of that series. No, not that, the gas mask. So if you might indulge me on a short mod review, let's check out Fallout 2287 Gas Mask of the Wasteland. Starting off, this mod adds radiation to the air of the Commonwealth, so all human NPCs need gas masks to survive. That lines up to the first interesting feature of this mod. It adds gas masks to all the NPCs in the entire game. Now, this differentiates by the race, so that Synths and Children of Adam actually don't wear gas masks, bringing a little bit more interest to the actual races, which I think aren't really showcased well in the game. Now currently the radiation effect only affects the player, but it seems like the mod creator wants to update and allow this to affect all NPCs, so that potentially if you were to pickpocket or maybe even use VATS to take or destroy the mask and leave them vulnerable to constant radiation damage. A very interesting gameplay mechanic that I could get around. Now to start the mod, you simply have to equip a gas mask. It is not automatically active, so it won't ruin your game in the middle of a playthrough by installing it. The rad gain is around 10 rads per second if you don't wear a mask in normal weather, but it can actually go up to the 30s and 40s in terrible weather conditions at night. So there's some survivability in there that you have to focus on. The gas masks consume filters that can be found across the Commonwealth in containers, obviously on NPCs, or even inside vendor stores. Equipping the gas mask adds a blur around the edge of the screen as a visual indicator to show that you are wearing the gas mask. There is a optional download that can change it so it's not just a blur but something actually a little bit more interesting. Hopefully he will add some sort of just glass filter over your screen, because I don't particularly like the blur that much, but that's a personal choice. Now, power armor also functions as a gas mask, but without the need for a filter. Instead, it's supposed to use fusion cores, but in my testing, I didn't see much difference in the drain. A neat little subtle feature in this mod is you can hear the players breathing whenever they're wearing the gas mask, and you actually hear the player changing the filter whenever they switch it out.
Hope you didn't run into any trouble, did you? Bridge across the river.
But currently changing the filter lacks animations, and you can actually hear the filter changing sound during cutscenes, and it's rather loud and intrusive. Ultimately, this mod is really good for a survival playthrough, and I know a lot of players wanted that. This seems perfect for that kind of run. Really brings to life the fact that you're in a radiated world. And finally, keep in mind that it doesn't seem like your actual radiation resistance factors into the amount of rads you get from breathing in the air. A little downside to me, because I like mods that allow your build to come into hand, because if you wanted to play like a Children of Adam who doesn't wear the mask, I feel like you should be able to spec out your mods and your equipment to get that sort of effect. So with that, check out the mod, download if you like it, and I'll see you guys next time.